What's up everyone, Eric John here for yet another exciting YouTube video. So today, just doing a quick video. Today was pretty much a lazy day. I didn't really do anything with the house or with the Subaru. But something major did happen over the weekend, well actually on Friday, but I'll call it the weekend. For the first time in almost 6 years, I no longer own a motorcycle. So kind of, I guess it's a turning point. As far as selling the bike, but it really was just sitting, not getting ridden like it should. And as far as the money, I figured I could invest in other things, especially my house for one. But also what I ended up doing today is I went out to Best Buy, and let me put this here in frame. But I picked up a portrait lens kit, which this one has the Canon. It's a 50mm prime. 1.8 f-stop, which is pretty good. And then as far as the portrait lens or travel lens, it's a 10-18mm, which has great reviews. I've been looking for a more wide-angle lens for vlogging, and obviously I'll be doing some more portrait shots with the 50mm. I know I could have went with the 1.4. I'm not a baller by any means, so I'm not going to be getting a 1.2 anytime soon. Maybe at a 1.4 in the future, but this one we'll see how it looks. If it blows out the background like it has in some of the pictures I've seen, we'll see. But I figured I'd try this one out, and then also I may look at getting the Sigma 18-35mm lens, but that would be in the future. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick unboxing with you guys. So I'm gonna grab a little handy dandy knife, and I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. So I know I'm a little bit off frame, but all I'm doing down here is just cutting open the box, or at least a little protective tab, I should say it is, a little piece of plastic. But alright, so nothing too fancy inside the box. It just looks like my 24mm box when I bought it. So it's just your standard Canon. So there's the 50, and then here's the 10-18mm. So other than that, there's nothing else in the box itself. So I'll set that aside. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up in the 10-18 first. Check it out. So let's see here. So you got your typical warranty card, manual, whatnot. Yes. Let's see here. Try not to drop this thing. Be kind of. So that's pretty nice. I mean, it's not super heavy. It's actually pretty light. I thought it might be a little bit heavier, to be honest. As far as the build quality, to be honest, it's kind of plasticky. If that's a word, plasticky. Yeah, it's really light. I was expecting maybe a little bit heavier with the glass, which I mean I think by itself it's like a $300 lens, so it's not super expensive. It's not like it's some L glass or anything like that, but we'll see how it shoots. I might do a little test video at the very end of this, but my initial thoughts, it's very plasticky, like the inside. It's plastic, which I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But let's go ahead and open up the 50mm real quick. I'll set this to the side. So it's the same thing, little warranty cards. See, in this one, I mean, it feels like the quality, at least in the outside, like the actual body of it, this feels more like a metal, whereas this thing is so freaking light. I mean, it's definitely plastic on the body, at least it feels like plastic on the body. I think the 50 might actually be a little heavier than the 10-18, to be honest, and the 10-18, size-wise, probably double the size. But yeah, just the construction of this one. The 50 definitely feels like more of a solid lens. It's pretty nice there. See it inside. Yeah, I mean the construction of this one. I don't know if I pop out of frame. I'll actually pick that up. But that's definitely, it's a metal mount versus the plastic mount of the 10-18. But I'm gonna cut this video real quick. I'm gonna throw on, just for funs and giggles, I'm gonna throw on the 10-18mm lens and just blow it way out and see how wide it is. And let me know what you guys think. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna throw that back on, come back on, and we'll see what the difference is. Maybe I'll throw the 50 on too, just to kind of get another idea. And I'll leave the light settings and everything the same. Cool. So as you can see, the light, the 24mm that I was shooting on was a 2.8 as far as the aperture is concerned. So this one's definitely darker. Right now I have it on 18mm. I'm gonna go ahead and just zoom it out. So again, I know the lighting's gonna be pretty poor, but just to kind of get a difference here, I'm gonna reach in and go ahead and zoom it out. So wow, that is pretty wide. So this is at 10mm, and the f-stop's at 4.5. So again, the light definitely is not good in here when I'm filming. I just have a light right above. But this is what it looks like at 10mm, which if I'm vlogging, I think this is gonna be a pretty good lens. For low light, it's probably not going to be the best. Right now I'm at 1600 on the ISO, and then 4.5 for the aperture. So I'm going to go ahead and flip over and throw the 50mm on. We'll see how that looks, and maybe after that probably wrap this video up. So give me 1 second. I'm going to swap this lens out real quick. Okay, and this is really zoomed in. So this is the 50mm, just so you get an idea of I guess the different perspectives of each lens. I mean, I think I like this lens. I mean, it's definitely crisp, clear. This is, like I said, the same lighting conditions, but this is a 2.8 is what it's set on. What I can do, give me 1 second, I'm gonna go back. Let me just see here, I'm gonna put it down to a 1.8. I'm gonna wide open, or see what it looks like wide open, just to kind of get that idea too. 1 second. Alright, and this is at 1.8, so the background is definitely blown out behind me. The other thing is too, I didn't mess with the ISO setting. I just want to see how bright this thing gets. So I know it's way overexposed right now. But again, I just wanted to show you guys the difference between the 10-18 and the 50, which the 50 I think is going to be great for low light. Obviously, as far as doing the close-ups, I'll have to back up here, I sat back, but if I just want maybe a headshot kind of deal, or if I'm outside and I'm filming something a little bit further away, I think the 50 is going to be an awesome choice. The 10-18 though, I think it's going to be great for vlogging. I still like my 24mm, don't get me wrong, I think that's a great lens as well. But I think having the 50, the 10-18, and the 24, as well as the 18-135, I think I have a great little lens selection. And then if I do purchase that Sigma art lens, the 18-35, that I think might be one of the final lenses I'll buy for my ADD before I maybe look at getting another camera in the future. But one of the things I was going to say I noticed about the 10-18, which it's not a big deal, but I kind of like that on the 18-135 there's a locking feature, so you don't actually bump the zoom ring, which I mean I probably won't be messing with the zoom anyways. But again, this is at the 50mm focal length, which again, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's a very sharp lens, and I'm really looking forward to using all of these lenses, not just one, and just to bring you guys more content. But until that next video, you guys take it easy.